love, welcome back to the channel. It is Kay, your spiritual witch, your astrologer and numerologist. So I woke up this morning feeling very open, and I couldn't kind of explain why. So I checked the astrology planner and I realized that we've got Mercury Retrograde, which is about to happen in 2 days time from me recording this. So that's going to be around the 10th of May. So that explains why I'm feeling how I'm feeling. So I'm going to do a teacup reading for us all. If you would like to skip the astrology part that I'm going to explain for you about what's happening in the universe and how this can impact you, check the timestamp and you can go straight to where the reading starts. So for those of you who are interested, Mercury Retrograde is obviously a time where Mercury, the planet of communication, IT, travel, it will go backwards. It's also the ruler of the sign Gemini and Virgo, so this can impact on you. But it's going to be retrograding at 4 degrees in Gemini. So if you are a Gemini, obviously this is going to really impact you because it's going to be around your sun somewhere, which is who you are. And that will depend on obviously what house of life in your birth chart your sun is in, how it will impact you directly. For all of us, for everybody else, we will have the same impact because we will have Mercury and Gemini ruling somewhere in our birth chart. It really depends. And if you know, you know, and that's good. So aside from Mercury going retrograde, which is an opportunity for us to go back and revisit things, we've also then got Jupiter moving from its really great sign to be in, Pisces, into Aries on the 11th. And if you check the description box, there will be a video I did on why it's so wonderful and important that we had Jupiter in Pisces when that transition happened, because that is really key as well. But for the purposes of this video, I won't go into that astrology too deep. So here we go, my loved. When I did this teacup reading here, when I looked into the cup, I saw 5 prominent things. Before I start as well, I want to say happy Mother's Day to everybody, because it's Mother's Day in the USA today. So happy Mother's Day to all American mums. Grab yourself a free download of one of my books if you want, which is 30 Days of Positive Affirmations for Women. The link will be in the description box below. All right, let's get started. So let's see what Spirit has to say. The first thing I noticed in this cup when I was looking at it is there is a letter C. When I turn it this way, there is a letter C here, and when I put it this way, that C forms into a S. So this is up in the around about the 10th house if I was looking at an astrology chart. So this could be a message for somebody whose name begins with C, or if C is very important to them, about their direction as we go through this Mercury retrograde. Let's see what we need to know, because above this C there are a lot of clouds. So let's see, Spirit, what do we need to know? What does this person whose name begins with C need to know? What is key about the direction for anybody whose name begins with C? What do they need to know? Okay, nice. 6 of Wands. So it looks like there could be some kind of progress for you, particularly to do with your 10th house, which is your direction, your career, your ambitions, where you're heading in life. The 6 of Wands is about success and promotions. As you can see, there's a man here being celebrated, publicly elevated above, you know, other people. So you could be on a good path right now. Even though we're going through retrograde, you could be about to have a promotion at work. Your business could take off, or whatever it is that you're particularly focused on right now. If this is for you and your name begins with C, because it's your 10th house, wherever you are directing your energy, wherever you are focused on, whatever your ambition, your goal, your dream is, it looks like you could be having some success with that. What else do they need to know? Yeah, it could be a partnership, a relationship. 2 of Cups. Some of you could be about to have a very successful relationship or partnership take off. This could be a partnership that you're currently already in. 2 of Cups, 2 people coming together, or it could be something that you are going to walk into as we go through retrograde, or someone that you're going to bump into. Now, I also want to say as well that because partnerships is indicated as, it looks like it's a romantic partnership on the card, but it could be a partnership with you, a situation, a person, place or thing. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anything that you need to be connected to right now, outside of love and inside of love, for however it resonates for you, that is going to be successful. It looks like you're going to have a lot of resources around you, see, if this message is for you. It looks like your finances and everything that you need is going to be there as we go through retrograde with the Queen of Pentacles, which is really nice. She is a resourceful energy. She is what makes sure all the bills are paid, who makes sure, you know, that all the dinner's ready, who makes sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crosses, to put it that way. This is a really resourceful energy. And it could also be that you are linked to a Taurus, or a Taurus could be involved, a Virgo or a Capricorn, because that is earth sign energy. Anything else that we need to know for this person whose name begins with C? About their success, their partnership, their promotion. Looks like things are going to happen quite quickly for you as well. This success that's coming in is not going to hang around. There's going to be a lot of balance with Temperance card on the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius could be involved as well, because that's the card for Sag. But taking the astrology away from it, with the Knight of Swords that's popped out, it feels like you are due some quick, karmatic, positive, promotional energy, if this message is for you, with a situation, person, place or thing, or a partnership, whether it's romantic or platonic or business or whatever it is, whatever you're particularly focused on, see, in your direction, your career, your ambitions, whatever it is that you're striving for, it's coming into you. Really, really nice. Okay, so turning the cup this way, as I said, the C then kind of morphs itself into a massive S. A really, really massive S. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of goes round there, down and round there. So let's see what this person, or who this message is for. This person beginning with S. Again, it's still in the same kind of area, you know, around the 10th house, around career, around direction, around ambitions. So Spirit, if there is a message for anybody beginning with S right now, or if S is important to someone, then what do they need to know about their direction? Okay, so you could be a Capricorn, or a Capricorn could be involved with the Devil card coming up. Taking the astrology away from it, this card's energy can be about obsession. It can be in a positive and negative way, but generally it's about feeling tied to a situation, person, place or thing, or experiencing maybe an energy that's not for your highest good, or maybe even a little bit toxic, but it's certainly about obsession or being tied to something. Okay, right, you're very focused on something, maybe something that you don't even want to be focused on right now. With the Devil card and the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is the card of focus, as you can see. So if you are focused on something, it could be something in your life where a Capricorn's involved, as I said. If Capricorn's not involved, or you're not the Capricorn, something that you have been very obsessive with, whether this is in a positive or negative way, you will know. So what does this person whose name begins with S need to know about what they've been focused on, or quite obsessed with, or what do they need to know or hear about this, Spirit, as we move through retrograde? What is the message for this person whose name begins with S, or S is important or key to them? Is there any other message? Wow, that one needs to be heard. You're going to have a breakthrough. Really nice. Ace of Swords. There's going to be some kind of clarity or some kind of breakthrough with whatever it is that you've been focused on, or you've been obsessed with, or really, really dedicated to, in a negative or positive way. It will depend on how this resonates for you. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Knight of Swords here, so it could even be something that is at a distance to you, or a new adventure that you've been going on, or something very new or foreign to you that you've been working on, focused on, dedicated to and obsessed with. You're about to have a breakthrough with it, and there's going to be some clarity. Nice. commitments, or a Taurus could be involved with the Hierophant that's just jumped out. So it feels very much like whatever you've been dedicated and committed to, they're kind of asking you to keep progressing with that and to know that you're about to have that breakthrough. It could even be to do with someone's marriage, because it's the card for marriage. Maybe someone who's been very focused on trying to better or improve or do something with their marriage. You're going to get that breakthrough. Anything else for this person beginning with S that they need to know about this breakthrough that they are about to have? Anything else? Let's pull one more card. Let's see what they need to know. Okay, so you've got the King of Wands here, and you've got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Lots of masculine energy here. Lots of masculine energy. The King of Wands is about confidence, first of all. So they're asking you to remain confident with whatever it is that you're focused on, been very obsessed with. Certainly if it's to do with career, direction, ambition, where you're going in life, or something that you're certainly committed to, be confident with it. You're going to have that breakthrough. It seems like you could be on a path of truth with the King of Swords, or whatever it is that you're doing. Although you're very, very obsessed with it, and I can see it here, it is your truth. This is the path that you're meant to be on. So really, really nice. I hope that message reaches the person who it is meant to. Let's see what else we saw. Okay, so when I looked into this cup as well, I saw a smiley face. Now this is kind of over in, you could say, around, if I was looking at an astrology chart, the 7th house. So this is about relationships, partnerships, our connections that we have with other people, certainly business deals, serious commitments as well. So again, marriage or anything that you're seriously committed with, but it's the house of our relationships that we have with others. Now this person is smiling hard. They have a big, huge, massive smile on their face. I've got two eyes here, the nose and the mouth. Now the person, to me, it looks like someone who has quite a prominent mouth. So if you are a person who has quite a prominent mouth, or you have really lovely Angela Jolie style kind of lips, you know, you've got these big beautiful lips, this message could be for you. Or it could be anybody you know who you've come into contact with, who's connected to you, who has that kind of feature around them, like physically, like they have a very prominent smile. So let's see what this person needs to know. Above that smiley face, there is actually a bird as well, a tiny little bird just here, and the bird is kind of looking up, its head is facing up. So it's almost like something could be taking flight for you with a bird, or you could be about to hear some kind of news if you fit that description of someone who has quite a prominent smile and a prominent mouth. It looks like you've got a reason to be happy. So let's see what this person needs to know, or what the message is. Spirit, what do we need to know about this joy that I can see? Someone who's about to experience some kind of joy or happiness, or something is about to take flight with the bird, or they're about to hear some kind of news. What is this that I'm seeing that could potentially be, whoops, that's too many, to do with a partnership or a deal? Okay, so 6 of Cups. So this could be something that you've been trying to bring to fruition for quite a while. The 6 of Cups is the card of nostalgia and looking backwards, but not in a negative or sad way. The 6 of Cups energy is about looking back and thinking, oh my gosh, you know what? Do you remember when this happened, or do you remember when that happened and how good it was, or how cool it was, or do you remember when I had this idea that I wanted to do? It's looking back in a nostalgic way, but a positive way. So it looks as though if that's you, there's something here for you to know about what you were thinking about. Wow, 10 of Cups, yeah. Someone who's been having some ideas, who has been thinking about a past event, situation, place, or thing in a positive way. It seems to me like as we go through retrograde with the 10 of Cups, you're going to experience some kind of joy with this. What came up here? They're asking you to keep going with the 9 of Wands. So if you are someone who's working on something, wishing for something, hoping for something, dreaming for something almost with this 6 of Cups energy, your spirit guides are telling me to tell you that your 10 of Cups moment which is a complete state of happiness and joy, is going to come to you as we go through retrograde. But do keep going in whatever direction you are going in, because you could have found yourself in a situation where you're pausing and you're thinking, oh my gosh, can I continue to do this? With the Nine of Wands, as you can see, there's a man here who is, he's managed to put in his 8 wands around him, but he's got one more and he's paused and he's like, well, what do I do now? Can I keep going? The spirit guides are saying yes, there are happy times to be had. Anything else that we need to know, if this resonates for anybody? What do they need to keep going with? Okay, so you've got the Chariot, determination. You could even be a Cancer, or a Cancer sun sign could be involved, but the Chariot is about determination. I'm going to do this, keep going. So it feels as though someone's spirit guides is giving a message to me to let them know, we see you working hard, we see you, you know, with your smile on your face, hoping to have some joy. Could be to do with a partnership, a business, a serious commitment that you're with, a marriage, a relationship, whatever it is in your life in the 7th house. We see you working hard, we see you thinking about, you know what, I really want this to come to fruition, and you are about to have it. But take this moment of pause, they're saying, but don't doubt yourself. Continue to keep moving forward. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Hermit. Okay, so here we've got Virgo's energy. Taking the astrology away from this, the Hermit is about following a path, being on the right path. As you can see, there's a man here who is walking in the dark and he has his lantern, and that is his only source of light, and he's following a certain path. So if this is you, if you are someone who has had a nostalgia for something, who's had a desire for something, be it a situation, person, place, or thing, could even be a relationship, because where I'm seeing the smiley face, whether this is a business relationship, a romantic relationship, a platonic relationship, whatever it is for you, and maybe it was something from your past that you're looking back on, they are saying to you, you can have that happiness again. It's coming to you. Keep going, be determined, and stay on your set direct path if that is you. So as I said, this is a person with a very prominent smile, a very prominent mouth, kind of Angela Jolie kind of lips. This is reminding me of you know, when someone who has that big beautiful feature with really, really nice smiley lips, their smile is like their key feature. If that is you, then I wish you the best, my love, because your guides are assisting you and you can get what it is that you want, that you've been thinking about from the past. Okay, now I also saw in this cup over here, it around about, you could say, this is more like probably around the 11th, 12th house. Wait, let me put this down. So if that's 10, 11, yeah, more like the 12th house, which is the area of life where we can sometimes hold ourselves back, or where we feel held back. It's also the house of large organizations that we deal with. It's the house of health, law enforcement, the police, that kind of energy, large organizations. But it's mainly, you know, our deepest desires and where we can feel held back, our very, very private part of ourselves. There is a little dog here with his head down. It's just here. I don't know if I tilt the cup, if you can see it. It's just kind of like here. Now, dogs are loyalty, aren't they? Dogs are loyalty. Dogs are friends. Dogs represent that energy of being loyal. So I'm picking up here that there could be a friendship or a loyalty issue for someone. Now, it's interesting because the location that it's in is the house of where we are held back, where we feel held back, and also it's the house of hidden enemies as well. 7 is our known enemies, 12 is our hidden enemies. So I feel like there could be a friendship out there where loyalty is an issue, or maybe some of you have been wondering whether this friendship or this connection is really for you because of loyalty issues, because of how a friend has been, or maybe you have had a friend and you are, what's coming to me is a feeling of you're in a little bit of a doubt about whether they are your friend. This is the house of hidden enemies, as I said as well. So this is interesting that loyalty should come up here. It feels like for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who could maybe possibly be a hidden enemy. So what does this person need to know? For someone who is who's side-eyeing, they're saying to me side-eyeing. So when you side-eye someone, when you look at someone and you're like, what? Like, are you for real? So for anybody who's giving someone that they know, a friend, a lover, anybody in your life, the kind of like that kind of side eye energy, like, are you for real? This message is for you. So what does this person need to know about how they're feeling and why they are side eyeing another person, situation, place or thing? They've given me a very specific word, side eye. So maybe some of you have been doing that. This is crazy. What's going on? They're asking you to be patient. 7 of Pentacles. What else is falling out? Wow, the 10 of Swords. Something's coming to an end, or someone has been waiting for something to come to an end. It could be this energy of not knowing, with this dog here in the house of hidden enemies as well, whether a situation, person, place or thing or another person is being loyal to them. And if there's a situation that you want to come to an end, or a situation that you feel needs to come to an end, your spirit guides are saying, yep, it needs to come to an end, but you need to be patient. Something might be going on where more information is going to be revealed to you, or more information is going to come to you, whatever you've been side-eyeing, whatever you've been doubting, whatever you've been worrying about with another situation, person, place or thing. The 7 of Pentacles is about patience. As you can see, there's a man here looking at his 7 beautiful pentacles, thinking, you know, when can I pluck one, when can I use one? You need to be patient. More is coming to you is what I'm feeling, but something is definitely going to come to an end, or there will be an end to this situation with this person, place or thing that you potentially are questioning loyalty or side-eyeing. What else do they need to know, Spirit? What's coming to an end? Why are we seeing an ending but being asked to wait? Why are we seeing an ending but being asked to wait? Why are we seeing an ending but being asked to wait? What is it that this person needs to know if this message resonates with anybody? What is it that they need to know? Wow, really nice. There's going to be a change of fortune. Whatever you've been experiencing, if this message is for you, I feel I'm right. Okay, something else is coming through here to me now. It feels like someone could be doubting another situation, person, place or thing, or the loyalty of another situation, person, place or thing with this little dog here, or they could even be having self-doubt because of the area that this dog is in. As I said, it's the house of hidden enemies, yes, but also where we feel held back or where we hold ourselves back. And they've just given me the feeling of someone holding their own self back, or having some self-doubt about themselves, or maybe having some self-doubt about whether they can do something. You're going to have a change of fortune. So however this resonates, if you are the person who is doubting the loyalty of another situation, person, place or thing, or friend, or a hidden enemy, I'm going to say in quotation marks, that is going to come to an end. Be patient. More information is coming to you. You don't know everything at the moment, and you are going to have a change of fortune with this situation, person, place or thing that you are side-eyeing and that you are doubtful about. For others of you, if this is a self-doubt, if this is you feeling held back in life for whatever reason, your spirit guides are saying to you as well, you need to be patient, and this self-doubt or something, whatever it is for you, and maybe you may know, whatever you desire to come to an end will come to an end, because something new is coming in. There's going to be a nice change of fortune. What's on the bottom of the deck? Two of Wands. So the future. The future is key. You should be thinking about the future. You should be planning for the future with the Two of Wands. This is an energy of, where am I going next? What is my future? As you can see, there's a man here with a globe in his hand, you know, the world in his hand. He's standing on the top of the steps and he's looking out into the distant future. So it's an energy of, where am I going? You are about to have a change of future, and you need to start thinking about, you're about to have a change of, wait, hold on, the way they're giving it to me, a change of energy, a change of future, a change of luck. Yep, that's it. And you need to start thinking about your future. if this is you, if you are the person who's in self-doubt, if you are the person who is self-doubting, not yourself, but doubting someone else, the loyalty of something with this dog here, the loyalty of a situation, person, place, or thing, you need to start thinking about the future as well and changing your fortune. It might be that you need to break away from this situation, person, place, or thing. So I hope that is helpful. There is going to be an ending to whatever it is that you want an ending to, if this message resonates for you, and really start thinking about the future, which is really, really nice. Now, I don't often see locations when I do teacup readings, but today I did. I actually saw a location. I can actually very, very clearly see here a cluster of leaves. Now this is up around probably the 11th house. Okay, so this is the house of hopes and dreams, associates, friendships, networks, co-workers. This is how we network in life, and this is our hopes and dreams and our aspirations. I can see here very, very clearly a map of Africa, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, what? That is lovely. So Spirit is giving me a location. So you could be someone who is due to visit this location, because I'm seeing clearly, very clearly, the map of Africa. Or you could be someone who has links to that part of the world. Or you could be someone who is actually there right now. I don't know how it's going to resonate for you, but they're giving me this map. So what do we need to know about this map or this link to this part of the world? In the house of hopes and dreams and aspirations, what do we need to know about this? What is the message here? Why am I seeing this, Spirit? Why have you given me this to pass on? What is key? Oops, okay, wow. They're all falling over, but what's flipped is the Three of Cups. Nice, the Three of Cups and the Four of Swords. So if you have links to this part of the world, what they're saying is that basically you need to relax and there's going to be a reason to celebrate. It could be that you have a connection over here, and there is something about this connection that you've been worried about, and they're quite clearly saying with the Four of Swords, relax, and with the Three of Cups, there's going to be a reason to celebrate, so don't worry. You could be someone who wants to travel to this part of the world, and that's a hope, dream, goal, or aspiration, because of the house of life that it's in. It's in that area of hopes and dreams, to put it quite, simply. They're also saying if that's you, you need to relax and not worry as well. With the Four of Swords, it's an energy of just stepping back. You just chill. You just don't worry at all. As you can see, there's a man here laying down, 4 swords above him, three swords above him, his fourth sword is crossed over him, and his hands are in prayer. He's relaxing. So if you are someone who has links to that part of the world, or you're in that part of the world, or however that part of the world resonates, because they're giving me the location and the map of Africa, don't worry. There is going to be some reason to celebrate with whatever it is that you're hoping to celebrate with. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune come up again for you. So again, there's going to be a change of fortune. There's going to be happiness. There's going to be hopes. There's going to be dreams. There's going to be aspirations. Things are pretty much on track. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What is it that we're going to be celebrating? Or what does this person who has links to that part of the world, or too many aspirations for this part of the world, or what does this person need to know if this message is for them? Four of Pentacles. Whatever you're holding on to, things are stable, especially finances. Things are stable with the Four of Pentacles. As you can see, there's a man here holding on to his fourth pentacle, holding on to something. So you could be someone who's holding on to a hope, a goal, a dream, an aspiration linked to this part of the world. You could be that person who's in this part of the world, and I'm meant to give you this message. You could be someone who hopes to go to this part of this world, and I'm meant to give you this message. Everything is stable. Finances, security, stability is stable. 4 seems to be a very prominent number here for you as well. You've got 2 4s, okay? So you could be about to visit here in 4 months. You could be going there in 4 days, 4 weeks, whatever it is. 4 is a prominent number as well, so that could be key for someone. What else do they need to know? Okay, could be a Virgo. Virgo could be involved with the Hermit card. They're asking you to stay on track, not to worry. Withdraw is the other energy with the Hermit card, which is similar to this energy here, where you are relaxing and not worrying. Anything else? Any final message? Okay, we've got the Devil card come up again. So you could be obsessing You could be obsessing about this situation, person, place, or thing who is located in this part of the world, or you are in this part of the world, and that's your energy, what you're doing, or you're worried about something to do with this part of the world. Do not worry, do not obsess. Capricorn could be involved, Virgo could be involved if the astrology resonates, but do not worry, do not obsess. They're asking you to relax, step back, know that everything is stable, and you will have a reason to celebrate. If you have some kind of link to that part of the world, or you are in that part of the world, and I'm meant to give you this message. I hope that resonates. It's very, very specific. As I said, it's not often that I see locations. Now, just above that, as the final message that I saw here, there is a little snake, a little bitty snake just above it. It's just here. Now, it's in the same area where I was seeing, or where the map of Africa is. So it's in the 11th house. It's in the hopes, dreams, goals, aspirations, networks, friendships, co-workers, how we socialize in life. So why am I seeing this snake, Spirit? What are you telling me about this snake? Because obviously snakes are snakes in the grass. Snakes are, you know, dishonest. Snakes can indicate dishonesty. Snakes are kind of like a heads up to be mindful about the energy around you. Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands again. So someone could be taking a pause for the cause, wondering if they should or can continue with something. Could be to do with this snake. Some of you could have identified someone who's acting like a snake or being snaky in your life. And you're wondering whether you should continue with it. Okay, what's the advice and guidance, Spirit? What does this person need to know if that is for them? What does this person need to know? What does this person need to know? Should they continue? Should they stop? What is the message if that is someone feeling this energy here? What do we need to know? Up. Oops, wow, too many just jumped onto my lap. Alright, okay, wow, okay, the way these jumped, we're going to take them. Now, it's interesting because these cards came out quite earlier. These two cards flipped out earlier as well. We've got here the 8 of Pentacles with the focus, and we've got here the 6 of Cups with the card of nostalgia going back, and we've also got here the card for Aries, the Emperor, but taking the astrology away from this. The Emperor is about stability, control. It is certainly an energy of a male figure or a masculine energy, someone who's quite solid, trustworthy as well, that you can lean on, which is interesting because we're seeing this snake here. So what I'm seeing on the cards here is if you're someone who has paused for the cause, wondering if you can continue, again, your spirit guides are asking you to stay focused. Stay focused on whatever it is that you need to be focused on, but there is something about the past. They could, the way I'm picking this up with these two cards is differently to how they came out before. What I'm picking up here, because they've come out in reverse order the other way round, but they've still come out together, is that you need to look back to the past and be focused on something that happened to the past. And this will give you an answer to do with this snake energy here. If there's anybody who's been doubting a situation, person, place, or thing, and their genuineness, if that's even a word, I'm going to make it a word today, you need to look back at the past history and what's happened is what I'm picking up. Now, this snake is in the house of associates, hopes, dreams, goals, aspirations, co-workers, networks, associates, people we call friends, basically. Yeah, so someone who is pausing for the cause, really trying to assess a situation, wondering if they can continue with the 9 of Wands. Your spirit guides are asking you to look to the past. So what has happened in the past? Focus on the past. This will give you an answer as to whether you should continue with this situation, person, place, or thing, or friend, or associate, or whatever it is in the 11th house that they're giving me, that maybe you are wondering if there is any genuineness, I'm going to make that a word, with it. Now, where the Emperor comes in again, This is a card of control, as I said, and stability. So maybe this is what you need to take on board. You need to be in control and make sure that everything is stable. You could also be an Aries, and Aries could be involved, or the other person, situation, place, or thing, however it resonates, they could also be an Aries, you know, or there could be some kind of link to an Aries. But taking the astrology away from it, it is about control. Your spirit guides are asking you to look back to the past and the past history to make your decision before you move forward. Take this pause and assess the past. That is what they're giving me very, very clearly. A feeling of you need to look at what has happened in the past. You need to look at past history before you decide whether you can continue with this situation, person, place, or thing, and whether there is any genuineness with this snake energy that I'm seeing here, and you need to take control. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Six of Wands, interesting, success. Okay, so this is going to be your path of success. You can be successful with this situation, person, place, or thing, but the past is key, and looking back at the history with it. You know, whether you can continue with it will be determined by the past history. I'm getting that very specific message, so I really need to drill this home because the cards are backwards. Look at the past. Okay guys, so I'm going to stop here. Those were the 5 main messages that I got, 5 or 6 so main messages that I got when looking at this cup, to give messages for this retrograde. They're quite specific messages, so I hope whoever needs to hear them hears them. If something resonated with you, if something helped you, then please do give the video a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. Why not? I'd love to see you here and read for you again. Enjoy retrograde if there's such thing as being able to enjoy retrograde, but you certainly can, because it can be a difficult time. There's lots happening this month in May in terms of astrology, lots of interesting stuff that's happening, and I'll be uploading readings and doing some astrology stuff as we progress through the month. So until the next reading, have a blessed, wonderful Mother's Day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful retrograde, and I'll catch you in the next reading.